In this 18th chapter, first we spoke that there are three types of sannyasa. After discussing three types of sannyasa, we also discussed that the relationship between karma and jnana. While talking this also, we have discussed that three types of jnana, three types of karma, three types of karta. Now, a new topic is coming that is bringing both dhriti and ushchaha. So dhriti, ushchaha, these two, that is also going to come in details that we'll be seeing, especially after this verse number 30 we'll be seeing today. No, 29 I think we'll be seeing. So I am going wrong today. Okay. Especially, okay, let us read the verse so that it becomes easier, or else I am going, well, mind is not okay. Pravrittim cha nivrittim cha karya karye bhaya bhaye bandham moksham cha ya vetti buddhi sa partha sattviki. Very nicely, you need to understand this point, that here is being talked about buddhi. Because I think verse number 29, we are supposed to see if I am right. Okay. Buddhe bhedam dhruteshchaiva gunatah trividham shrunu projyamanam asheshena pruthakttvena dhananjaya. So when I look at here myself, my buddhi, intellect, sometimes does it a function. Seeing the surroundings, seeing you people, the way people are attending classes, the way you want, the way you don't want. When I look at all these angles, to be very honest, day by day I am getting, demotivated to take class, to be very honest. Sometimes I feel like, keep writing, spend some time for one's own self, which is better. Because class cannot be a time pass. Again and again I am telling you people, you cannot do whenever you want, whenever you don't want. It doesn't work. Anyway, very clearly, carefully I am using this word now. After discussing especially tamasic karta, Lord Krishna takes up this next topic. He wants to discuss that there are two things. One is buddhi and other one is called dhriti. So buddhi means intellect, dhruti means willpower. And he says, O Dhananjaya, Sunu, listen to me. O Arjuna, listen to me. Trividam bhedam buddhehe iti. There are three folds of buddhi, intellect. And how is it? Gunataha, according to gunas. Prochya manam, taught by me. Asesena, completely. And not only that, also cha eva dhrutehi, and of willpower. So that means both intellect and willpower are divided into three categories based on their gunas. May you listen to them. If you observe this point very carefully, we say that a person who has Sattvic Buddhi, the person's way of functioning will be Sattvic. If the person's Buddhi is Rajasic, definitely the person's way of functioning will be Rajasic. If the person's Buddhi is Tamasic, what can you expect from that person? Like we say, if a person is a crook, what can you expect? Because the person will look at everything from that angle. That's why today I have posted that there are 5 types of people with whom you need to relate in which way. Because this is something to be understood, to be really handled carefully. While discussing this thing, he says beautifully that when we look at this dhruti always our willpower. Many people, especially those who come to religion or become spiritual practitioner, they think that willpower has no role in spirituality. Everything is ordained, everything is based on prarabdha. Whereas we say, no, it's not like that, because we have a role of your willpower. In fact, we need both. You need to have buddhi to accept prarabdha. Also, you need to have willpower to come out of your tamasic attitude or from your habitual thinking. One side we say uha puha vichakshana buddhi, not ordinary buddhi. Uha puha, it should be that sharp. That's why we call very carefully, which will be seen in the verse number 30. What sort of buddhi is required for Vedanta? To approach Vedanta, one need to have a different type of buddhi. A tamasic buddhi cannot approach Vedanta, will misutilize. A rajasic buddhi cannot continue with Vedanta, will get dropped or will misinterpret, misutilize. Whereas only when a person is having Sattvic buddhi, that person alone can see the growth in one's own self. That's why the verse number 30, let us read. So about talks about it, because especially 30, 31st, 32nd, these three will be talking about buddhi, sattvika buddhi, rajasika buddhi and tamasika buddhi. So buddhi means intellect, okay? Verse number 30. Pravritim cha nivritim cha karya karye bhaya bhaye bandham moksham cha ya vyatti सा पार्थ सात्विकी बुद्धि सा पार्थ सात्विकी. You can see today how I am, my buddhi is. So every time I am leaving some word or other. Here, because to develop a sattvic buddhi, sustain sattvic buddhi, you need to have sattvic atmosphere. With tamasic people, with rajasic atmosphere or tamasic atmosphere, you cannot have sattvic buddhi. Sattvic buddhi will have confusion. This is the truth, this is the reality. And that's why here is being said, you can see that, O Partha, Sattviki buddhi sa ya veti. Sattvic intellect is that which knows. So what does it know? Prabhutim cha nivrittim cha. It's a beautiful way looking at. So the one, or by the help of which buddhi, I know what is a prabhuti. So prabhuti means karma marga. That means I know what does the karma do. What is the limitation of karma? Because karma can give maximum heaven or heavenly pleasure, including Indrapada. But karma has its own limitation. As it is created in time, it will be destroyed in time. Karyatvat. Not only that, in karma, there are many factors involved. My intellect knows in details. It's exactly like the person is very clear about one's own goal, destination. Not like marriage, okay? Because most of you are married, so you know better. So you thought your goal was clear. Now, don't answer me. Ask yourself, was your goal clear? Definitely not. It's not only marriage with reference to anything. When you are not clear exactly what you want, you go for a job. Are you clear? There will be some confusion. If you are clear, yes, I am a paid servant, sophisticated paid servant, remember. That means I am going for a job for money. As long as I get salary, no problem. Then will you have any conflict in the office, in the job? As long as salary comes that long. But the problem is there is a confusion. You understand? I am boss, I am contributor, I am doing this, I am doing that. What are you contributing? Without you, company will continue. Maybe company will do better, okay? You are a burden for the company. That's why if you are clear about your job, I'm sure job will not give you frustration. That means there is no clarity with reference to action that you take up in your day-to-day life. Can you see this point? And here he says, look, karma marga must be known very well. Any karma that I take up, and ultimately I must know my goal. So what is my goal? It's like, many of you do that. Like a dog, I see your lifestyle is like dog's lifestyle. I'm sorry to use this word. Busy for nothing. Before starting your day, are you not supposed to be clear about the goal? For example, you are going for a bicycling. Are you not supposed to know what is your destination? Or you want to just time pass, go round. For what? If you know your destination is this, it's a different thing altogether. Unless you want to join marathon, even if that also you need to know where the marathon is happening and how to go. Some type of clarity has to be there. Without clarity in thinking, you are wasting your time. And the most important thing is, you will think you have clarity, but in reality, you are in confusion. Have you not observed? I am clear. Swamiji, today I am clear what I want to do it. I remember, so one fellow, each time come up. So he will come up with one girlfriend, okay? So I can give a beautiful example. Each time he'll come up with a girlfriend and say, Swamiji, this girl is definitely going to stay with me. Perfectly. We are made for each other. I said, are you sure? Swamiji, definitely. Just you bless, things will be perfect. I said, hey, I have my own doubt. No, this is the last. I'm telling you, perfect. We want to marry. Just you give the green signal, we'll marry. As usual, I said, no, hold on. And after a few months, then he will say, you understand? Then after 6 months or 1 year break, another girl will come. This is perfect. Now you are laughing. Just look at yourself. Do you do the same thing or not? So that person was vocative. You people are not vocative. This is the difference, okay? At least he was vocative. He is being blessed. I'm not telling you jokes. Being vocative, he is blessed. You people are more dangerous for yourself and for the society. However, coming to the point here, it says that the clarity must be there. And if the clarity is not there, what will happen? You are informed but confused. Like a best driver, drunken. Will you like to get in to the car? If a driver is not best driver, drunken, you can get into that car. It's safe. Do you know why? You can say, hey, don't do this thing, don't do that. Fellow will listen to you. Or at least will give you car, okay? Okay, I am drunken, let me, you handle the car. Whereas if the person is the best driver, knows, very much have this thing, but drunken. Neither will give you steering, nor will listen to you. I have gone through, okay, this experience in my life. Not only the drunken drivers, also I have gone through these drunken people, okay. Now what you will do? Same thing also. The person who has lot of information but useless means uses less or uses differently. Full of informations. Can you go along with the person? Will you be comfortable with that person for a long time? It is impossible. So that's why he says, look, you need to know pravruti. So that means pravruti marga, karma marga, what you want to accomplish in life through activities. You have to be clear where this karma can lead you, what you can achieve and what you cannot achieve, that you have to be clear. That's why learning to utilize karma. And also nivritti. Nivritti means jnana marga iti. So that means the path of knowledge. The person knows what is path of karma. Also the person knows what is the path of jnanam. What knowledge can give, karma cannot give. Remember. That difference one must know. Of course, what karma gives, jnana cannot give either. Because if you want to name fame, don't attend Vedanta class. You want to have prosperity, you want to be millionaire or billionaire, don't attend class, because the class has nothing to do with millions. One has to be very clear. Because class has nothing to do with millions and billions. No, somebody says, Swamiji, I can use this knowledge. They will not say, Swamiji, to use you, okay? We can use this knowledge to make millions. One person told me very nicely. Swamiji, with this Vedantic knowledge, we can earn in millions. You want to use Vedantic knowledge or use Swamiji, okay? Anyway, don't worry. That's why this also one has to be clear, or else what will happen? Instead of karma helping you, karma will create more problem for you. Remember this point. Instead of karma helping you, it will create more problem for you. Like marriage, best example. Marriage is supposed to help you. That is how the grihastha ashram. But what happens? Either you suffocate, you don't grow, somehow you manage, or if you are stubborn, get rid of it. That's all. But both way is not healthy either. Here, same thing also, karma must help me to see the maturity to grow out of. But what I do, I get into more and more karma. And in the process, you know what happens to me. I only keep gathering. But I never grow nor enjoy. Can you see this point? So here highlights very carefully Lord Krishna, the one who knows both. That means karma marga and sannyas marga. In fact, only sattvic buddhi will give a clarity in your thinking. And remember, people don't relate with you because of your name, fame, power, position, arrogance, money, whatnot. People relate with your thinking. That is called relationship. If those who are relating with you because of money, name, fame, this and that, as long as they get benefit from money, name, fame, that means they relate with money through you, not they relate with you. Can you see this point? Only people will relate with you because of your thinking process. If you have sattvic thinking, you will see a better life. Whereas if you don't have sattvic thinking, definitely you will not see the difference at all. Then he says, look, once you know the difference, then you need to know what is a karya and what is akarya. Karya, karya. The sattvic mind very clearly differentiates. These are the things to be done, these are the things not to be done. So that means the person has conviction. Also, most important thing is bhaya and abhaya. Because from our childhood, by default, everybody is insecure. We are born with insecurity. That's why as a child, I was holding my mother's sari. Anything happens, I was scared and I was seeking protection from my mother. And when I discovered mother cannot protect me, then I went to father. Then I went to others. Finally, I went to a teacher or God, many other things. So basically, that I am insecure. That is my natural instinct. And here he says, that is sattvic buddhi. The buddhi that which makes you to see clearly what is the source of your fear and what is the source of fearlessness. Why you are insecure and why you are not putting effort to become secure. Where is wrong in you? Why you go wrong? And sometimes even if you know why you are wrong, why you are not able to put effort, where is lacking in you? You want to continue the way you are. All these things only comes through sattvic buddhi. That's why one is supposed to put little more effort to develop sattvic buddhi. That's why we say, for sattvic buddhi, we can say, we have talked all these things. Vichara to take place. Vichara means this process of thinking. Acharam should be there. Not pikil, okay? So achara means your behavior. Unless you are conscious of your behavior, your thinking cannot be improved. And when you are talking about a behavioral aspect, comes what? That khadyam, food, your dress, your positioning, and many other things. So more of it we will see.